Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get you up to Nashville and Nissan Stadium. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at Nissan Stadium in Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They are led out by the final quarterback selected in the 2019 draft, the former Nittany Lion. It's Trace McSorley.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
And we roll now on the offensive starters and Chance Warmack.
Absolutely massive man, but he has agility. He can move as well. But his forte is power. If you try to bull rush him, it's going to be a long day for the defender.
On 2nd and 9, McSorley. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 3rd down.
Go now, 90 Wolf. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got a first down past the 30. Open man is Galladay, complete. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13. Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 25 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50.
Titans coming hard, and they block it. And they will wind up with the football and the possession. An early special teams wake-up call there, their first drive, and they have the punt block.
And obviously they were giving the ball up, but that's not the way it's supposed to conclude. That ball's supposed to be downfield, better field position for your defense to work off of. Instead, you've given up a momentum play, and now you get the other side excited.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, McSorley. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Richard Rodgers, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them, and plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check 37. Check 37.
On first down, it's Grant. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught by Jackson. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go, baby.
To Deshaun Jackson.
Mike's
180.
First down, Saints.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
They'll run on first down. Grant. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Mayfield now from the 50. It's complete to Grant. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Here we go.
And the Saints first
Let's go.
down.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Nice, sweetheart.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Gostkowski with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game.
So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Completes this one to Meredith. 27 yards there, a first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action now with McSorley on the move to his left. He'll run it. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And the return will stop right around the 25. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Grady Jarrett with the tackle. From the 44, McSorley firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Right there, 54, Mike. Come on.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
McSorley, 1st and 10. This one complete to Devin Funchess. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go. Third down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. And that will be incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They will run with Grant. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
These two teams all tied after one. Now on 2nd and 16. Mayfield toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and long for Mayfield. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his target. It's Gates. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Push him back. Push him back.
Now Mayfield. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Marcus Davenport. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Completes it to Lee. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
Here's McSorley to throw. It's caught by Funchess. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. McSorley sets to pass. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. McSorley gets it to Meredith, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run it with Jones. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pick.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island.
On 3rd down, it's McSorley. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 24 yards.
60-yard long. No gain on this defense, no gain.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. DeAndre Carter, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Extra point good by Catanzaro, and the lead is now 14-10. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure what this is about.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Excellent field position after the face mask penalty. 1st and 10 out near midfield. Here's a quick throw complete to Galladay. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. On 3rd down, it's Grant.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series, so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they'll search for that patience here now. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
A gain of 2.
From the 39, McSorley throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. McSorley from the shotgun. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw over the middle taken in. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Mac Hollins the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Let's go, D.
Brings up 4th down and
McSorley once more looks to throw. Caught by Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Mayfield now from the 50. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they decline it, as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, it's Grant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Grant, this will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Big hit. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 7-yard line.
On 2nd and 2, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Philip Dorsett, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Extra point good by Gostkowski, and it's now 17-14. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1. They'll go again to Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
A first down carry for Smith. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
brings up second and 4.
On second down, it's Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Funchess has it complete. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and inches, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. It's complete to Grant. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. From the pistol, they run it with Murray. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
50's the mic. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And this is incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. David Njoku with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. That's on Juwan Taylor, second-round pick from Florida. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Now McSorley. He may try and run for this. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, Grant. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
180! Mike is 59. Mike is 59. You better be afraid of me.
Now a 2nd down run for Murray. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is McSorley. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Out of the shotgun, McSorley rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Second and 10, it's McSorley. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
It's caught by Funchess. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? He gets this into the hands of Kirkwood. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, McSorley. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now. Oh, no, he lost the football. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. That's complete to his running back, Grant. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short. Now flags will come in, and I think this is against the Saints up front. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
On 2nd down. It's Grant, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
False start, offense.
That's on Teron Armstead, the left tackle. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
30 base. Right there. I got you, pop.
McSorley, 1st and 10. Completes this one to Meredith. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. McSorley. Now he'll pull it down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Back to throw. Caught left side by Funchess. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. The target there, Mac Hollins. But it's going to be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McSorley. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did. And
that'll be incomplete.
Pass interference.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. He'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the 4th quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the 4th quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. That time a 9-play drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Minus 50, minus 50. Record.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. He's got Evans. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And the 13-year man puts it through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll run on first down. Jones, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's McSorley to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number. Fantastic job, fantastic performance, and he's going to have to ice up his arm afterwards, too.
Mayfield able to get this one to his tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They run with Murray. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Grant. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. To throw, Mayfield. They're going to set up the screen here. This is Grant. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. The screen does give him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Gostkowski's kick is good, and with that they will move out in front by 3. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now McSorley taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. On 2nd and 1, McSorley. He's got Jack Doyle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing is McSorley. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. McSorley sets to pass. Middle of the field to the tight end Doyle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Here's McSorley on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a 1st down.
A 52-yard.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a... Does the big boy have the juice? 30, 20, 10, 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
An 18-yard attempt.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, It defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.